Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project. Time to start a whole new week. The Super Bowl is behind us, and Valentine's Day is ahead of us. So,
A week from yesterday.
yep, exactly.
And luckily, I got all my Valentine's Day stuff taken care of today, so my wife's like uber happy right now.
Well, lucky me,
She got
I don't
hers
have to
early?
worry.
Okay,
No,
introductions.
in your guys' case, you three, you, Janet, and B Button, the 14th of February is not Valentine's Day; it's Singles Awareness Day.
I like that. All
It
right.
would have been Valentine's Day if my late
an
boyfriend
attempt
was
to
still alive.
Make Valentine's.
Go
I
ahead, John.
remember trying to remember a name, but some woman wanted to change Valentine's Day to V-Day and make it about awareness of rape. I'm not making this up.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about. I heard it.
I've heard the story before, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's.
Trying to remember
Sarah,
her
can you hand me
name.
that?
Yeah, well, anyway, let's get to the intro, shall we? I am your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme, and I'm currently joined by 4 of my crazy cohorts. First, we have our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
What's up, people?
And then over to this way, my left, we've got Joker and Oracle. Hello, Mike and Ash.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
Yeah,
And Ash is on the floor.
that's fine. All right,
Ashley, make yourself visible.
Please?
pretty please, ketchup, mustard,
cool to
lettuce,
go to sleep on
tomato,
the floor.
bacon. I'm kidding.
Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special orders, don't upset us.
Yeah. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Sure
Hold the
thing,
pickle, hold the
Ronald.
mayo. All right. Anyway, below me is our resident star child, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello! Hello!
Hello.
That's about as good as my Mrs. Doubtfire is going to be.
Very
That's fine.
nice.
And anyway, down at the bottom is B button, John. Hello, John.
Hello, everybody. Think I ought to do a Mrs. Doubtfire impression?
Go for it.
Okay, what's a good one?
Did I
Here's a good
start?
one. Oh, I have a bit of a problem babysitting the males because I used to be one.
And we also have Sajo in the chat room. And
Hi,
JJ in the
Sajo.
chat
Oh,
room.
here's another
Hey.
good one.
Who's in the
I
chat
am
room with Sajo?
John.
JJ, go ahead, John.
Hi, JJ.
But anyway, before anyone asks, yes, Valentine's Day is taken care of for myself and Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
I already showed a couple of these guys what I did, but for everyone on the show and everyone who is viewing on air, my wife got herself a lion.
Aww,
Wow.
that's cute.
What's the little cutie above the red balloon? I see the
That's the
lion.
lion. That's the lion.
Oh, it's a little balloon that says Happy Valentine's Day, a little silver balloon.
And
Love you wildly.
aw,
Oh, that's adorable.
that's adorable.
You make me wildly happy.
Aw.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's adorable.
so I got her this, and it also comes with some hard candies,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ooh,
what kind
Hershey's
of
pot of
Hershey's
gold.
Pot of gold.
That stuff is good.
these are
I'm going to use my magic and go over there and raid the box.
yeah. My wife is happy right now because she got both a new kitty and chocolate.
Oh, the lion.
I
being the new
think
kitty.
I'd have to
Ooh.
fight Sarah for the chocolates, though.
Had me worried for a second when you said new kitty. He's like, "Do you get another cat?" Oh wait, the lion, the lion.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Maddie reacts to him.
He
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit.
Okay, that's good.
I'll tell you this much, guys. I've had cats growing up who would hunt stuffed animals.
Oh really?
Get a hold of them by the back of the neck, start rabbit kicking them.
Ah.
Maddie's being
Look
cute
like
as
quarry
well.
to them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the showy.
Maddie.
Yeah, I wound up with 2 dogs in my lap this afternoon. That was my
Oh,
choice.
nice.
And unfortunately, if Cosmo gets
Yeah,
up
I've
in
dealt
my
with.
lap first, Princess
Oh,
does not get up
Hi,
there. Not
Maddie.
without Cosmo doing this. Real low. I go, okay,
Worse.
that's
In
it.
other
I
words,
don't
the
want a
low,
dogfight in the middle of my lap.
low alto growl.
So, what do you guys
Um,
think?
Aw, hello, Maddie.
He's
About Maddie or the
paralegal.
Valentine's gifts you got, Sarah?
Oh,
I love them both.
I like them both.
and
Uh,
Lulu's underneath the couch sleeping.
what do you
Aw.
guys say, Joker and Oracle?
About
his
About Maddie?
Valentine's gift.
It's cute.
it's cute.
It's really nice.
And I was gonna say that Ash's gift is coming this week,
And his is already here.
and mine's already here, which I technically already know what they are, but I haven't opened them yet because I wanted to wait until Valentine's Day.
Well,
That's fun.
my wife and I decided, because of the fact that she got me mine early, that I'll give her hers early too.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Makes sense.
That's nice.
and
Well-
that way, if we're taken care of, we don't have to worry about it unless we want to do something extra special on the day of. But
Well,
we're
me, I got my own little Valentine's gift to myself. I'm going to talk with Larry Kinney for 3
Nice.
minutes.
Or
It's
a
more
little
likely
longer if
doubles
they
for
could
6.
allow it.
I think they will, because I'll tell you the truth. I've been doing these things via GalaxyCon. Okay, now they say like $60 for 3 minutes. You play your cards right, it's doubled to 6.
Oh, maybe before we
Wow.
really get going with today's show,
Uh-huh.
you, Shirley,
Yes.
should mention something about what happened on Saturday to you.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I am working my first day with LaShawn at her comic book shop, Comics and Geeks. And, first hour seems like pretty good. Now, she wanted to show me something in the break room that's behind the store. It's the general break room for all the stores in that little shopping center, okay? She
Oh, I
opens the
remember
door,
this.
and the first thing I see is like, wait a minute, that looks like water on the floor. It's like, what the heck is going on here?
Call Noah. Call
Yeah.
Noah.
Yeah. Well, what we discovered was the men's bathroom, a pipe had burst. And it was flooding the kitchen. It was starting to flood the store. But fortunately, we were able to call for help. They stopped that pipe. So, thankfully, there was no damage to any of the merchandise. Thank God. But we did almost lose a Batman stand-up.
Batman is invincible.
Yeah, but we were able to put him on the couch. So what we were
Oh,
able to do,
that's
yeah, we put, yeah,
Joker.
yeah. But anyway, we got the maintenance to come out. They used a wet dry vac to get all the water out because it was only on one side of the store. It didn't get all the way to the front. It didn't get all the way to the other side. So thank heavens for that. But I swear, if LaShawn and I were not there, this could have been a much bigger disaster.
I'm sure
Like-
LaShawn has insurance to cover that would have covered any damages.
Probably. It's just that, I mean, I never was expecting that on the first day.
But yeah, I figured that would be kind of a funny way to start
Well,
the week.
Shirley,
Yeah.
remember that quote? I can't remember what Jerry Anderson series it's from, but it's expect the unexpected.
Terrahawks.
Also, I want to make mention that Shirley, her punishment is never going to happen because I told her so.
Oh,
for
Shirley,
Friday.
Yeah, everybody's
maybe
know that,
we
but-
should explain a little tiny bit where Spirit Spotter Tim is at.
Yeah, Spirit Spotter Tim, he has tested positive for COVID-19. And, until further notice, he's taking a break from the show, which is fine because, our
Health
number
first.
one rule on this show, health and well-being first.
Yep.
And not
Don't worry
only
about
that, but
anything.
the double pneumonia.
Oh,
Not only that, he has double pneumonia in both lungs.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We on this show it may be considered a type of job, but we do not have a running tally
Hmm.
of vacation days and all that
No.
because honestly, we don't care. And in the event of something like this that is health related, that is major, we don't care.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself,
Hmm.
take care of your health, take care of what you need to take care of, and don't worry about anything.
Yeah, and it's like, what happened with me Friday. I had talked to I have a career counselor I talk to once every week or once every 2 weeks sometimes. And I was telling her, how discouraged I had been trying to find a job, and she said sometimes you got to just take a step back and think about your emotional and mental well-being first.
Hey,
I
sorry
also
about that. I miss anything good?
No,
No.
you didn't. Yeah, there was nothing really big. I just also want to say that her career counselor also said something about this show. She brought up this show to her counselor
Mhm.
and asked her about the stuff that we do, that she does here,
Mhm.
which is a lot.
Mhm.
Okay? And her career counselor even agreed with what we were telling her about the fact that the skills she learns on Beyond the Airwaves are good for businesses because this with what she does on the show, she doesn't just run the Streamlabs. She also runs the Zoom calls. She also knows how to do social media outreach.
I
And
also, let's see, I make all those little animations you see.
yep, she
Thank
makes
you,
all the
Toonly.
animations.
Thank you, Toonly.
She does all of this.
Mhm.
Every animation you ever see on this show is from her. And all of those things that she does are skills that are transferable to other jobs.
Mhm.
And that's the thing I when this show's going, that's part of my mission is to get people transferable job skills that can be used in the private sector.
Mhm.
I
Because who
I mean
knows?
I
Maybe somebody out there wants someone who understands screen. Like, well, I'm looking.
Well, well, let me say one more thing. I didn't get a chance to say it. Tim, if you're listening to this show or play it on playback, we're thinking of you, and you can't see it, but we're all giving you hugs.
Yeah.
we hope
Uh,
we hope the best for you, my friend.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
To clarify, we're giving you virtual hugs.
Exactly.
Yes. But I just want to make sure everyone knows that yeah, we may not be he may not be here, but he is always going to be a part of Beyond the Airwaves,
Mhm.
and he is taking care of himself, which also means for Secrets of the Unknown that was planned for this Thursday, it might be taking a back seat because
It probably
that
it's probably
it,
going to take a backseat, but that's okay. It's
yeah,
no big deal.
that's just fine.
It's
We're
it's
doing
his
it. We're gonna take the back seat on that because that's really his baby, and I don't
Mhm.
want to intercede on that.
No. Definitely not.
Especially, I wouldn't want to either, especially when I don't know what the heck I'd be talking about.
But I just I want to give everyone an update to say Thursday we're working on some kind of idea for what to do Thursday
Mhm.
because of Tim's absence due to COVID-19. Secrets of the Unknown will not happen.
Right.
Guys, quick thing.
What's up?
Would it be in poor taste to suggest that we do a segment on Ghostbusters?
I don't see why not. What do you guys think?
A what on Ghostbusters?
A
A
segment on
what?
Ghostbusters in place of Secrets of the Unknown on Thursday.
Make it attention to one. That'd be kind of fun. Have a fun topic for a change, right?
Okay, there
'Cause
we
we
go. Since
make it.
attention to one was next in our rotation anyway.
Yeah, why not? Because you see, most of the time, attention one is always so serious. I think it's time to
Yeah,
take that out and have a little fun with it. So let's
yeah.
go for it.
And
Okay.
I just also want to say to the fans before we get going really hard with the show tonight, we are going to make acknowledgement of the Super Bowl right now.
Hmm.
Um, Buccaneers beat the Chiefs 31-9.
That wasn't a game. That was a complete kick in the ass.
Yeah, it was.
A lot
Almost.
of thought for the game.
It was a good game though. Um, I should have made some bets, but I didn't because
Well,
I
I'm
would
gonna
have
tell
won
you the
some
truth.
money.
I did not watch any of the game. As I heard, it's like the halftime show was bad.
The halftime show was
I
eh.
like the halftime show
Yeah, you want
reasonably.
to know something? What really irritated Jack is they were, no offense to any of the black listeners out there, but it was all
Okay.
blacks. You didn't see any white people out there during the halftime show, even in the marching band.
Honestly, that wasn't an issue for me.
No.
Well,
Wouldn't
what
have been an
was
issue
an
for me.
I'm
issue
not sure
that
I
is
even
for-
noticed.
yeah, I didn't even notice it, but there is one issue I'm sure someone's going to be up in arms about, and
the
I'm
referees.
gonna curtail this
What about
right
the
now.
referees?
Oh, some people are saying that the refs were paid off by Tom Brady.
Oh, jeez. I may not like Tom
Well,
Brady,
that
but
ought
I
to
don't
make
think he'd
some
do that.
Good scandal sheet fodder.
Yeah, it's cheap fodder, but there is one thing that I think some people might try and target, specifically the extremist end of the Republican Party,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the fact that The Weeknd is a Canadian artist.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say this before that happens.
Who was a Canadian artist?
The
The
Weeknd.
Weeknd.
Weekend.
I'm gonna
That's the
say
name of the group.
Mhm.
that was the name of
Okay.
the singer. I'm gonna say this right now before the controversy starts.
All right.
Who fucking gives a fuck what fucking country he comes from?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't fucking matter.
As far as I'm concerned, she's
I'll
got the
give you a good
talent.
one.
Do it.
You know how I mentioned doing Ghostbusters in place of Secrets of the Unknown?
Yeah.
Where do you think Dan? Do you guys know where Dan Aykroyd is from?
Canada.
AKA Ray Stantz. What about Rick Moranis, aka Louis Tully?
Canada.
Canada.
There you go.
Michael J. Fox is from Canada.
So's Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
You know,
Well, you want to know something? All of the people who were griping about Canadians, a lot of talent comes from the Great White
Oh,
North.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
there is one talent
Now, help me
though.
remember though, was John Candy Canadian?
I
don't
think
so.
so.
I think so.
I just want to say there is one talent that I would not have a problem with going back to Canada, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not fervently.
I know who you're talking about.
I
Bieber.
don't.
Evil.
Oh
Bieber.
yes. Yeah, I'll tell you guys something funny. My first exposure to him came when I was in my last days at college. I saw him doing a music video and I thought, oh great, it's another version of Aaron Carter, who all remembers him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do.
And I thought that right up until I heard the chorus of the song he was singing and the lyrics sounded familiar. And I thought, he's singing, love me, say that you love me. Those lyrics sound strikingly familiar. Is this a cover of a song? Who did that before? And I thought for a second. And then I realized who he was riffing on. And I just thought, oh, sweet Jesus Christ, he's ripping off songs by the Cardigans.
The worst one, I think his. I do not. I'm gonna preface what I'm gonna say by saying, I do not like his style. I do not like his music. I think he's candy pop all the way, and I think he's bullshit.
Mhm.
And the
Have an
fact that he
artist.
wears his hair in an androgynous, if not effeminate style, does not help at all.
I
Yeah.
could care less about that. But what I'm saying is, I do not like him.
Yeah.
But the one song that I know for a fact is his, that one song with that one fucking word that he says about 50 fucking times
Baby?
in the course of 3 minutes.
Baby?
Yes. Ugh.
I just
Ugh.
I'll say it 50 times. Baby,
I
baby,
couldn't
baby,
believe
baby,
Baby,
he
baby,
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 actually
baby,
did
baby,
baby,
his
baby,
baby,
own
baby,
stop.
baby, baby,
generic.
baby, baby, baby.
He actually recorded his own generic
No,
cover
we
of
do not
Happy
need a
Birthday.
reenacting of that song.
Baby, baby.
Dan?
I just
Oh.
remember I can appreciate why he did this. He was
No,
doing it
no,
as a
even-
promo to
Homage.
bring attention to cancer, but he recorded his own completely generic version of Happy Birthday. And
Yeah,
I just listened to that and thought, I don't know that I want to live in this world anymore if this is considered good.
Well, you want to know something? Have you ever heard the way Marilyn Monroe sung "Happy Birthday" to JFK?
Yes.
Yep,
I didn't know
Her
she
version
did.
a lot better.
she did.
Yeah.
I
I
will
think just
say,
about any version's better than Justin Bieber. I think a version
Yeah.
somebody tried to fart would be better than Justin Bieber.
okay, I want to say this right now. Thinking about the halftime show, it wasn't the worst halftime show we've ever had.
But it wasn't the best either. What
Yeah,
I
but then
forget,
it was also a family-friendly, G-rated halftime show.
And I
Right.
gotta admit, I liked how he would go for a 70s funk sound half the time.
Well, and
I'm
that's
sorry,
fine.
but I like that.
Well, here's what I think we should have one day for the halftime show.
Yeah.
Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong for thinking this.
Okay.
Metallica and Ozzy Osbourne as a fucking halftime show.
That would be a bad
Ooh.
idea.
You sure the Super Bowl commission could afford that?
Are you sure that the censors wouldn't censor out half the lyrics?
Now wait, Metallica.
Well,
not
if
all
he did
Metallica's
Crazy
lyrics are bad.
Train, no.
Meta-
Or yes,
Can
I
say
am
something real
sure.
quick?
I'm sorry.
Metallica has one as a good song, The Unforgiven.
Oh yeah.
The what else was there?
So it does
Master of
the
Puppets.
Unforgiven.
I went to a Metallica concert, so
They
That was
have
the
a
one
lot,
up in Birmingham, wasn't it?
yep.
They have a lot
Hey,
of songs
guys.
that don't really have swear words.
Yeah,
Ozzy also has a
Um,
lot of songs that don't have swear words.
that's true.
Exactly. Crazy Train and I think Bark at the Moon are two of them. Even
Iron Man.
Paranoid. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not
Ozzy
sure
did
I've
the
heard
theme to
an
Iron
Ozzy
Man?
song that has
Yeah.
profanity in it.
Yeah.
yeah, you can
Obscenity,
limit
that's
what
what I
they
mean.
play,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. Okay, I've had a problem for the last several years with the fact that the Super Bowl halftime show is all these kitty pop bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay,
And J-Lo's, I can't mention it on air, but one of J-Lo's dance moves.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Was that the wardrobe malfunction?
No,
No, that was Janet
that was-
Jackson.
Yeah.
that was Janet
Last
Jackson.
year,
It was
J-Lo performed
Shakira
alongside
and J Lo.
Shakira.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
most
You
of
know-
their dance moves were
Suggestive.
all right, but charged. But J-Lo had the bright idea. You ever seen guys sliding to second on their knees?
Yeah.
Yes.
She had the bright idea of doing that on stage toward the camera. And she did something as she was sliding that made me think, should I be watching this on live TV?
Gotcha.
Like,
You
here's-
don't have to say another word. I got it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm thinking. Okay, the NFL uses a lot of rock music throughout their day. You got
Yeah.
"We Are the Champions" by Queen. You
Mhm.
got all kinds of metal songs getting the crowd jacked in the stadium.
Right.
You know-
Bells. The
Hell's
bell and
Bells.
played frequently.
Okay, they play Hell's Bells frequently.
Yep.
They play so many heavy metal songs throughout the season.
And yet they're not in the Super Bowl halftime show. Why?
They should be.
They
Yes, they
should.
really
I think-
should.
I think I know what part of the problem there is. They want these artists that are popular right now.
Yeah.
That's
The
the
problem
catch.
is the
Teddy
problem.
was one about a few years
First, then
back.
again, Shakira and J-Lo were popular when I was a kid.
True, but I'm just saying, I get where you're coming from, Shirley.
Hmm.
But if you're gonna use real metal songs to get people jacked, to get people interested in the game, then why would you go from Hell's Bells 5 minutes before the halftime show to Justin Bieber singing about his baby in the
Oh,
halftime show?
I have a
You,
theory. I think
Okay.
it's because they want to give the audience a change of pace.
I can't. If you're in the middle of a football game, okay, and I'm not speaking as someone who doesn't know football, because here's the
Right.
thing. As I was telling B Button and my wife yesterday, I used to be a linebacker, a defensive linebacker in football. And I was legit, okay? When I played, the quarterbacks hated me because I was so short. They couldn't see me coming. But here's the thing. You got you got people, when you're in the game, your mind is running 1,000 miles per second.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Hmm.
Okay, you have to compute so many different things at once. It's not just a physical game, it's also a mental game, as much as people want to claim it is.
Right.
Okay? The thing is, you're while you're thinking that how to do stuff, most of the time your brain is playing rock music to get you going.
True.
Move.
Yeah.
Okay? As such, why not keep that going? I mean, I understand that you may want to relax for the halftime show, but why? Why? You're trying to keep jacked so that you're ready to go when the half is over.
Yeah, because there was that.
I
There
don't
was
know
that.
that they let the players watch the halftime show, do they?
I
Yeah,
don't
they do.
know. Yeah, but I remember there was that one time. It was Jim Harbaugh and his brother. They faced each other in the Super Bowl. I think it was Baltimore and San Francisco, if I remember
Ooh.
correctly. And it's like for the first half, the Ravens were basically on fire. Then the lights somehow went out in the stadium. About half the lights had gone out in the stadium. And then afterward, the 49ers came back and won the game.
Yeah,
Or something like that. I don't know if it was the 49ers or the Ravens, one of those two, but
but
it
I
was
get where
so
you're coming
weird.
from.
Oh,
Because it's like when the lights went out, somehow I think it was the Ravens that, lost all their,
Mojo.
yeah.
And football is a bunch of mojo game because you have to have your adrenaline psyched.
Exactly.
Um, so the the Super Bowl is over. Valentine's Day is
Oh,
coming, or Singles
Can I
Awareness
say
Day.
something that I heard on the news?
sure.
What?
Sure.
I forget what state it's in,
Uh-huh.
but hackers got into the computer that controlled the water supply and boosted this chemical that they put in the water from 100 parts per million to over 11,000 ppm.
Ooh,
What was the
Luckily,
chemical?
it was caught.
good.
What
What was the
chemical?
chemical?
Oh, God. Let
Chlorine,
me see if I can find
probably.
it. I'll find out.
It has to be chlorine, because that's the only possible explanation.
No, it wasn't chlorine. It had a
Oh.
long name to it.
Fluoride.
No, not
What's
that either.
Okay, while you're looking at that, Sajo's saying, I would love to see Metallica sing Enter Sandman at the halftime show.
God,
Yeah, I
that
got
would be-
some good
That
levity
would be
for you.
fantastic.
Oh, what's up?
This ties in both to the Super Bowl and what should come up on April 15th, but is probably going to be delayed back to October. Tell me if this rings a bell, guys.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Why did you wait until the last minute to file your taxes? Taxes? Isn't this the line from Metallica?
What does that sound like? It would almost sound like Beavis and Butthead, but it's probably not.
No,
Oh,
it's the
I'm actually quoting
Simpsons.
Yeah, I'm actually quoting a bus driver who apparently doesn't know that alcohol does not enhance your ability to drive.
Oh, man.
Just remember, let's see,
My,
alcohol
my name is
enhances your
Otto.
ability. Alcohol enhances your ability to drive. Uh, false. Oh man.
Guys, look.
Oh,
Aw,
Maddie's
Maddie.
being the baby.
Maddie is
One of
just
our
whining.
cute mascots on this show. Yeah, Maddie, Lulu,
Okay, I
Princess, and
found it.
Cosmo. All right.
What's up?
I found it. Can I read the article?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Reader's Digest 'cause articles tend to be a little long, I think. Because
This is not a Reader's Digest article, thank you. It was in a city in Florida where it
Okay.
happened.
Ah.
Keep going.
Okay, well, let me put it. May I put it in the.
Here's what
Yeah.
we do. Yeah, put it in the BTA chat, and I'll put it in both Twitch chat and Zoom chat.
I'll put it in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Okay, good
You can
idea.
get it from there. I can put it in there easier.
Okay. That'll work.
Watch out. Janet's causing trouble, everyone.
That's right.
Well,
she's
I'm trying to
causing
live up to my job I have with this group. So
Janet, you're doing the best you can. Don't worry about it, okay?
Right.
Janet,
Okay.
Let's see what they tried
hold
to
on a
poison.
minute. I want to say something before we
What?
continue. Just to make a point. Janet, stop
What?
thinking like Shirley.
Yeah,
no
don't
dirty
turn
thinking.
into me, okay? Please.
You do good. You do good at what you do, okay?
Okay. This article was posted today at 5:57 p.m. and it
Sodium
was updated.
hydroxide?
It's an updated version of the thing. Okay.
Isn't sodium hydroxide lye?
Yes.
Yes. A hacker recently tried to poison a Florida city's water supply, police announced on Monday. Pinellas County Sheriff Bob
Gualtieri.
Gualtieri said someone remotely accessed a computer system that controlled the city of Oldsmar's water treatment facility on Friday. The unidentified person increased the amount of sodium hydroxide being distributed in the city's drinking water to a dangerous level. The chemical, also known as lye, is used in small amounts to control the water's acidity, but can be deadly if ingested in large quantities.
Ugh.
A worker at the plant immediately noticed the change and reversed it, the sheriff said. The amount of sodium hydroxide that got in was minimal and was reversed quickly. City officials on Monday stressed that other safeguards in place would have prevented the contaminated water from reaching the town's 15,000 residents. Officials said they have also disabled the remote access system used in the attack. At no time was there a significant adverse effect on the water being treated. The sheriff said, importantly, the public was never in danger. No arrests have been made. It's unclear where the hack came from or why Oldsmar was targeted.
I have a theory as to
The
why.
sheriff's office is investigating with the help of the FBI and the Secret Service, he said. The important thing is to put everyone on notice, he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. John, we're probably on the same page with this. So if you let me start, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
All right.
Okay. As technology people, you and I both know that all computer systems have the ability to be remote access if necessary.
Yeah.
Any Windows computer, any Linux computer, any Macintosh has a program in it that allows for remote access from certain sources.
Yeah.
Okay. One such program, TeamViewer, another one, GoToAssist, another one, Zoom. You have all these programs that allow someone to take over a computer. The thing is, a lot of these programs can keep that port open that they use for that remote access while the program is active or inactive. Okay. The thing is, I don't think it was a targeted attack per se. I think it was more of a port scan. Now, to explain for people that don't know.
Okay, if
Wait,
it wasn't a targeted attack, why did the lie, they
Janet,
changed the level of the lie?
Janet, let me finish, okay?
Okay.
When you do a port scan of the internet, you declare what port you want to scan for. So let's just throw a number out there. Uh, 3681, I think is. I may be off, but let's just go with 3681 as the port number, okay? That we're going to scan. What you do when you want to do a port scan, and this isn't a tutorial, this is just a general how it happens, is you do a 255.255.255.255, which issues a command throughout the internet, all connecting nodes, and then you do colon 3581. And that basically tells whatever you're using to check every single node on the internet and see if there's a 3581 port open. If there is, it'll report that 3581 port is open and tell you which IP address it is. Okay? When you do that, you then write down the IP address or copy it down, and then you go back into it later and see what that was. Okay? I don't think it was targeted because what would have happened is, oh, port's open here. Let's see what this is. Access the port. The port would have came back with water treatment plant settings, and they would be like, what? Oh, that's interesting. I can. And they would have monkeyed around with it to see how much control they have. They would have upped the uh, line to 10,000 parts per million, and then the override in the plant would have said, hey, idiot, we got a problem here. And the people there would have been like, oh, okay, okay, correct it.
mm-hmm.
So I don't think it was so much a targeted attack as it was a port scan. And here's the thing that really is scary in that people don't know. If you've ever seen the movie War Games,
I have.
that Altair computer that Matthew Broderick's character was using and
That's
calling
right.
every single number in
Oh,
town,
yeah.
that's what I'm describing is essentially a modern version of what he was
Of
doing called
Whopper.
no,
Of
it was a
Whopper.
war
Whopper
drive.
was the name of the computer.
No, what I'm talking about is war dialing,
Oh, okay.
where he dialed every single number, and every single number either was a person or a computer. This is essentially a modern version of war driving.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with my assessment there, John?
Yeah, that is one very viable theory. Personally, I had a thought that this probably was targeted, and it was targeted because this guy found out that lye was being put in Florida drinking water, didn't understand why it was being put in there, and decided to see if he or she could raise attention about it by upping it to a point where it was noticeable.
Well, and in that case, John, you're thinking that this person was a gray hat hacker,
Yeah.
which is a mix between white hat and black hat. When you have a white hat hacker, they're more interested in doing it to help others. When you have a black hat
Yeah.
hacker, they're more interested in
They're helping
profit.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this would be a gray hat because, yeah. Go for it, Jan.
Okay. One time when we first moved into this neighborhood, I noticed a car driving around, and this guy had something in his hand and he was putting it out the window. Is that a form of what you just said, the
War driving? No.
war driving?
What that would have been them detecting different wireless signals. So garage door openers, your Wi-Fi networks, anything. It's just an extended antenna that can be directionally pointed so that they can
So why
literally.
would they be doing that in a
Janet,
neighborhood?
Janet, what did the thing in the guy's hand look like?
Um, what? God, this was so long ago I couldn't remember.
Well, close your eyes and call up the memory
What
and
did his
just tell
hand
me.
look like?
No,
What
what
did
did
the
the
thing
thing
in
in his
his hand?
hand
What was
look like?
what was the
Uh,
device he was holding look like?
Kind of like a handheld antenna.
Like
Kind
a
of like those
dish?
location antennas they use when they have tracking devices on like wild animals. And
Like
they
a
go out,
dish?
Yeah,
yeah,
kind of,
kind of like a
sort of.
small dish, only it's handheld.
Yeah.
There's another possibility.
Yep.
You can use dishes like that as sound amplifiers if you're trying to listen in on a private conversation.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's multiple ways it can be done, but yes, there's. It could be a wireless signal sniffer. It could be conversation sniffer.
Could be
Okay.
sonar.
Okay.
So
But I often wondered what that was all about.
that is more of a low tech attack because here's the thing: when you're doing an attack like that, you don't want people to know that it's you. So that's why most of the time, people who do those kind of attacks are behind onion servers.
Onion servers.
It's a way of saying a nested server. Think about how an onion is constructed,
Right,
okay?
right, right, right.
Multiple layers upon layers upon layers, okay?
Like a
So that
Russian doll.
huh?
Like a Russian doll.
Matrushka doll, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And the hardest part about that is cutting through the layers as quickly as possible.
Now, I'm going to do something to grasp this. I know bananas only have one peel, but bear with me. It would be like having a banana that was layered in about 15 or 20 peels. You peel that, peel that, peel that, peel that,
Yep.
until you get down to the 20th layer.
It's
Here's the
also like trying to get to the center of an onion just by peeling off layers.
Right.
Here's the thing though. The onion network that exists can only be accessed by special software, including stuff like the Tor server, Tor, Tor browser, Tor. Now, people who do these kind of attacks will rarely, if ever, directly connect their computers to whatever they're going for, because to do that is essentially putting up a big fat frickin' shining arrow the size of the frickin' Sears Tower pointing right at you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it works. Because that IP address link would be registered.
Mm-hmm.
But if you onion your ping through multiple servers throughout the world, you can literally ping yourself into any place you want. And that's a hard thing to track. But anyway, I could see both aspects, John. I really can. It being either a war dial or a targeted. The reason I'm not thinking it was targeted is because that's just one hell of a random city to hit.
That's true. They could have gone for something a lot bigger, like Miami, Tampa with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
know?
they could have went to any other city. If they would have went to Washington D.C., I guarantee you people would be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah,
know?
I mean, this is the way you just talked about that. Maybe my theory is it's probably useless, but maybe they were setting that up for something bigger.
Possible, very
That's another
possible.
possibility.
But the thing is, I don't see little town in Bodunk,
Florida.
being a target for a concerted effort to destroy the drinking water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
No. You got a point because there's so many possibilities of what's going on. Your theory could be right. John's theory could be right. Mine could possibly be right. We just don't know.
Yeah.
It's too soon to
Could be
say.
a combination of all three.
It
True.
could be. It
That's
could be.
true. And who knows how many
But
other theories they could have.
and and
Yeah.
and I just want to preface all. I want to postscript all this by saying these are just theories that we're tossing. We're not. We have no connection to this investigation.
Mm-mm.
We have no foreknowledge of the investigation. What happened? We don't know. We're just tossing theories and seeing what might stick to the wall. Like you
Mhm.
would take a noodle and throw it at the wall and see if it's cooked.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want anyone thinking that this is us being definitive.
I'm not
Listen,
laughing
funny,
at what
Janet.
you're saying. I'm laughing at something else entirely.
I'm actually kind of wondering what Mike's face was all about.
Just
Passing
I
notes in class,
don't
are we, Janet?
remember
Huh?
What?
I said,
the
passing
just
notes in
the
class,
noodle
are we,
thing. I was
Janet?
like, what?
Yeah.
Well, you did the face when I was talking about chucking noodles at a wall.
That's exactly what I was making a face about. Like, what?
Some people, when they want to find out if noodles are done, will chuck them on the wall, and if they stick to the wall, they're done. But anyway, now, John, me and you are gonna disagree a little bit, and
Mhm.
that's fine. But I have to bring it up.
All right.
For those that don't know, four of us live in Iowa. Hi. Who else lives in Iowa in this group right now?
I don't.
There we
Okay.
go.
Janet's in Arizona. I'm in Bama.
Our governor, who has been given the distinction of being called hashtag COVID Kim, and that's not a joke.
Makes sense in this case.
Yeah. She decided on Friday to lift all COVID restrictions throughout the state. That doesn't mean local governments cannot overrule her. But on a state level, she said, we don't need mask mandates. We don't need gathering limits. Fuck it. Let's just let it spread.
Damn. And she's doing that with all the variants coming in. We got the UK variant. We got the flippin' African variant. And I think there's another third variant.
From Brazil.
And the Brazilian variant. We have 3 different variants coming into the United States, and she wants to lift your mandates? She's
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
you're absolutely right, Frodo. We do disagree.
I mean, here's the thing. We disagree, but we respect each other.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I think lifting the restrictions is a bad play because while yes, the locals can still do their thing and say have the mask mandates up and running. I mean, here's the thing. This is going to give people across the state of Iowa an excuse to say, well, if the governor doesn't think that we need a mask mandate, I don't need to wear a mask.
Mm.
And you know there are people, John, that would do that.
Mhm.
Okay? You cannot deny that that would happen.
I had no intention of it.
Okay? That's the problem. It's the whole, she says we can do it, we can do it. Okay.
My understanding is all a lot of our preventative measures did was just slow its spread.
That's exactly
And-
what it was intended to do, was slow the spread so that we could level off the infection rate.
Mhm.
In Iowa, we don't have a level infection rate. We're just going beep, 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 beep. Okay, and that's a problem because that makes it unpredictable what's going to happen. Okay, you don't know from one day to the next how many new people in our state are going to be sick. You don't. I mean, you don't know anyway, but if the mandates are in effect throughout the state, we can at least somewhat control the curve without the mandates, the curve can do whatever it wants to do. It can
Right.
go nuts. And
Well,
that's scary because
I'm sorry.
you're still talking about in our state, our vaccination system is still at stage 1B. And what that means is people 65 and older and those directly in communication with uh, frontline workers like hospitals, uh, police, ambulance workers, those kind of people.
Firefighters,
Yep.
paramedics,
Basically,
etc.
first responders.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
this way, me being someone with a pre-existing condition is considered group 2.
I
And
think that's
that's
what I probably end up with being. I think I'm a group 2 myself.
if you're in Iowa.
Hmm.
Every state is doing the rollout differently.
Yeah, because I
But
think Alabama's got something where we can find out
yeah,
what we would fall under.
I personally know I fall under group 2 or 3. And that scares me because you've got this governor who is the least nationwide. She's gotten the lowest ratings for COVID control of any governor in this country.
Yeah.
And that's not even a joke, that's not a hyperbole. Okay, it is serious.
Yeah.
And when you've got as many cases as we're getting every day in our state, and we're talking upwards of 1,000 new cases a day, and probably about 40 to 50 new deaths a day just from COVID, that's not good. And to get rid of the state mandate, that gives a lot of people the excuse to say, well, if the governor doesn't think there's a problem with it, then everyone's all right. We could go.
Right. Right. So, Frodo, what I really have to say in response is this. You got to be careful that your preventative measures aren't worse than the sickness. Because the fact is, COVID was and is basically a gnarlier version of that year's strain of the flu. Worldwide, its kill rate at max was only 2 2/3 times that of that year's strain of the flu, and that was without a vaccine. Furthermore, it didn't even hit 10%, and it only got lower. Statistically, even if you get it, you got a better than 90% chance of coming out of it with a full skin. And the thing of it is, a lot of our preventative measures were drawn from the fact that we didn't have a vaccine for it. Not that it was truly, this was not the bubonic plague.
No.
The,
It wasn't the bubonic plague, it wasn't the Spanish flu.
right.
But
the thing of it is, because we didn't have a vaccine for it, everybody and their sister got so scared that they thought, among other things, I got to wear a mask, I got to buy a bunch of toilet paper because we're about to hit the apocalypse.
Yeah, that was the big problem with the panic buying.
Exactly. And most of these mandates, the mask mandates, the social distancing, the drive-throughs for everything, closing down these businesses, they were derived from people being afraid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing of it is, what I think Kim's trying to do is to give people a chance to realize that it's not something to make you afraid of your own shadow, so that we can we can start toward getting back to life as it once was. I know it's not going to be that immediately. I know, I'll tell you this, I'm going to be among the last to whom the rollout of the vaccine is going to be available. But I welcome the notion of businesses not being required by law to force their patrons to wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know, John, we may disagree on this, and I respect your opinion, and that's why I'm not arguing too much with you because we agree to disagree. My
yeah,
biggest fear is not for myself. My immune system, even with my diabetes, is ridiculous. Okay? Let's just be very fucking serious. I've already been exposed to the virus.
yeah,
My wife had it. Okay? My my mom-in-law had it. My brother-in-law, my father-in-law all had it.
My brother and younger nephew have had it, but thankfully, they both warned us just to stay away for at least 2 weeks, and we did. So,
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I know my immune system is strong. It's always been strong. I'm not scared for myself. Okay? I know
mhm,
myself to know that I can handle it. What I'm more scared of is for everybody else in this world.
yeah,
Okay? Because even though I may be immune from the effects of it, that doesn't mean that I should go hang out with my grandmother
hmm
who has a diminished immune system due to the fact that she's had brain cancer and continues to smoke.
yeah,
Okay, I'm I'm not stupid,
right,
but I'm also not cool with an elected official acting like it's not a big deal. While yes, it is very survivable, you are correct on that, John. Okay? Me and my wife and my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law and my father-in-law are all evidence of that. They're all still alive.
hmm
It is a survivable virus. The fact of the matter is, the people that don't survive, their last hours are spent literally suffocating.
hmm
And I don't want to see someone die like that.
I
That's a
don't
big
either.
part of the reason why we're not holding Tim to any restriction, any need to come on, because we know
hmm
how bad it can be.
yeah,
Is it going to be that bad? We don't know.
mm-mm.
We don't know in Tim's case. And this is me saying for the show, I hope he gets better soon and I hope he comes back with a vengeance.
Yeah,
But that being said, we still need to be aware as a country, as a state, as cities, as our own selves
hmm
that this virus, although it does have the 90+% survival rating, and it does, there are effects that happen after the virus.
yeah,
hmm
Let's use my wife as an example, and I hate to do this, honey, but I have to because it works. Okay? When she got the virus, she lost her sense of taste, her sense of smell. Okay? She thinks she's she thinks she's gotten it twice. So we're gonna go to the first one. She had no taste. She couldn't or smell. She couldn't do anything for days, right? For 4 days. The second time, which we know happened, was in April because we went to her parents' place for Easter Sunday. She lost. She was dead tired. Like she would sleep 10, 12, 14 hours a day, no problem. She barely moved when she got to the chair. She'd get up to use the restroom, and that's about it. She'd play Minecraft. Oh yeah, you didn't play anything. She just was feeling like shit. And I let her be, and I took care of everything that time. But here's the thing that people don't realize. After she got done with that, Um, she didn't fully regain her sense of taste for another week after she was done with the virus. Second. And about a month after she got the virus, after she was done with the virus, there was a second side effect that no one told people about. Her hair, her hair in June started dying.
Ooh.
Like the follicles literally started dying, and she was able to pull kittens out of her hair. Like when I say a kitten, I'm talking a clot of hair like this big from one
Yeah.
brushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she and her mom both went to cost cutters and had their hair cut down to hopefully prevent it. But the fact of the matter is, you're talking about an effect that no one even talks about. How many people have you heard say that there's a possibility that you're going to lose hair with COVID?
Nobody.
Mm-mm.
I have direct evidence that it is a fact.
Yeah.
Okay? And it sucks because my wife, when her hair gets up to a certain length, she donates her hair to Locks of Love or whatever to give people who have cancer those wigs
Right.
so that they can look normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay? I just, my biggest issue with this new mandate, John and everyone,
Mm-hmm.
is the fact that it wrongly, well, no, not wrongly, it incorrectly gives sense of hope to people when we're not even close to probably a quarter of the way through this.
Right.
We're not anywhere close to it. Let's just be very fucking real. Until this vaccine gets to 100% distribution, we're not going to be done.
Well,
And
I
the
never
fact of
said
the
we
matter,
would.
no, no, no.
And
I know you did, but I'm just saying it for the listeners. The fact of the matter is, we still, as a society, need to acknowledge that this is a pandemic.
yeah.
This is something that can kill.
Mm-hmm.
Will it kill? Not necessarily.
Right, but can leave some long-term health effects.
It can lead to some long term health effects
Yeah.
that do not get noticed. There's also been some evidence saying that after COVID, there's a chance of lung tissue scarring from it. That's a long term effect.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
I
my wife didn't get that, but my point is still valid.
yeah.
We don't know everything about this virus. The virus itself is called SARS-CoV-2.
Hmm.
Okay? COVID-19 itself is the effects of that virus. Okay? Right now, our tests are flawed. Not because they don't do the job, but because they do it too damn good and at too long of a length to get the results. What we need is a better test that takes, like that, may not catch every person with it, but it'll catch people in that highly contagious zone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we need,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
My
Well,
problem is sorry. You
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Frodo, the thing of it is, you talk about catching these people. What do we do with them? Do we assign police officers to keep these people in their homes? Or the thing of it is, this is why I'm worried about the cure being worse than the sickness. Uh, the thing of it is, if you feel uncomfortable enough with your possibility of transmissibility and susceptibility, you should have the right to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be required by law or things like that. With regard to businesses, if they aren't, it's one thing if corporate says, oh, we need to have mask mandates.
Hmm.
That's fine,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't. The fact is, guys, I am acquainted with the gnarly symptoms of COVID. I haven't had it, but I know what it can do. I also know the myriad of things that can happen to you just going through ordinary
Hold
life.
on, guys. Hold on, John. Shirley,
Yes.
move your earbuds.
My what?
Keeping awake, Janet.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Looks like she's awake. Never mind.
I am aware. I'm just letting you guys chat. I don't have anything decent to say.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, I
Well,
was
The
just.
things,
well, here's what with me. At Herb Jones, when I was working there, the pandemic started and all. I was thinking two things. One, we're gonna be out of work, or two, are we gonna wear masks? We never got out of work, but we didn't have to wear masks. But the good news is see, the plant was so big, and we only had about maybe 30 people working in the plant. So, I mean, everybody could easily social distance. Now, we did have three employees test positive, and they were quarantined for 2 weeks and such. But the rest of us, we were fine. They disinfected the area. It was in the cover plant, just in that little area. They disinfected everything there, so it was never a problem. It's just probably the biggest thing, and I know this got really has nothing to do with it. When people were finally for unemployment getting that $800+ a week, I wasn't even making half because we were forced to work only 4 days a week, and it's just it was like you have all these people making $800 on unemployment, and here I am working. I'm not even making half.
yeah.
But it's like, now if I were to go on unemployment and all, and they say you need to come back to work, I will go back to work because I'm not those other people. It's like, oh, we got these $800 checks. I ain't going back. I know it's got nothing
And
to do
this,
with the
you know what? May I say something?
yeah.
How long will $800 a week last? You got your rent, you've got your food, you've got your insurance. How long do you think $800 a week last?
It depends on how your
It would
bills
actually
are.
last a guy like me pretty
Uh huh.
well. That's more than what I made as a test technician for Collins Aerospace.
Right.
I know I was paid weekly.
Okay. Yeah, but you have a use for your bills. You pay your bills and such. You don't go like how some people are gonna go spending on like PS5 or something like that. Just an example, not really, but they would go like spend on crazy stuff. It's like me. It's like I'm gonna pay my bills with this. I'm not gonna go spending like a nut.
Exactly.
Guys,
I should say
Yes.
this.
I got another story that I just posted to the BTA group chat.
Okay. Well, let's let John say his thing first. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I guess, in short, to summarize my position on it, I'm glad Governor Reynolds is doing this because one thing I've noticed about the majority of these precautions is that they are intended to be redundant and they are designed at best to cover the asses of people who think they could be held responsible,
Hmm.
and at worst, to make electable politicians look proactive.
Okay. I just put that link in the Zoom chat. I'm
Oh
going to
boy,
put the.
this is
Oh boy, yeah, I've heard about this one. It's not really been brought up that much, but I think it's time to bring it up. The Gorilla Glue Girl.
Did you just say Nani, Mike?
I've not heard of this story. That's why I went Nani.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
I have. I've heard about this one.
oh, this poor woman.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have I done?
All right.
Oh,
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the screen, If you guys don't mind, I'd like to read this one because I haven't had really a chance to read anything tonight.
Go for
Hey,
it.
hey, are we still on air?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
We're still on the air. Okay. Let me
Okay.
go find the thing, so excuse the black screen at the moment. Oh, come on. Bear with me, Growl. There we go. Voila! There it is. Alright. So, now if I can get over here and read the actual story. Alright. So, this is a website called All About Laughs. But then again, this one may not be so funny. Gorilla Glue Girl Tessica Brown hires attorney planning to sue Gorilla Glue, according to sources. It's like, really?
Yes.
Okay. So,
What was that about Gorilla Glue?
she used.
Read.
Yeah, hang on. You'll see in a minute. Black women have done everything to their hair from fry, dye, and blow dry, as the 90s Luster Pink commercial used to say. For decades, black women have been susceptible to a lack of availability for hair care products in mainstream stores, but thankfully that has been changing slowly and surely. What happens though when you run out of product in your household and grab what you think may be the best alternative? So a Louisiana woman just tried what she thought was her best alternate and is learning the hard way that it may not have been the best decision. A TikTok account, I'm the Old Lady, by Tessica Brown, has gone viral after she made a video to warn her viewers to never use Gorilla Glue spray. Oh, shit.
Irritating.
Right?
Hey y'all, for those of you that know me know that my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice, she said in the video as she taps her head with her nails. Brown revealed that due to running out of her product, she chose to use Gorilla Glue spray. When I do my hair, I like to finish it off with a little got to be glued spray, just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more got to be glued spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad, bad, bad idea.
No shit.
Bad idea
It gets
indeed.
better.
Yeah, bad idea
You know
indeed.
what? I would compare that to getting an enormously large amount of chewing gum in your hair and have it get hard.
Yeah, it makes me think that this would be a Darwin Award right here. Let's see. Bad idea
I'm thinking
indeed.
more like a D award myself.
Ah, bad idea indeed. Stiff wear. Her hair. Gorilla Glue spray is a heavy-duty adhesive intended for use on surfaces such as wood, stone, foam, metal, and glass, and not for use on human skin or hair. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move, Brown said. She goes on to explain that she's tried to wash her hair with shampoo about
I'll be
15
back.
times. Sure, about 15 times, but the outcome has not changed at all. In
The
another...
only thing that will take Gorilla Glue off of your skin, if you get it there,
Mhm.
acetone.
Yeah.
Had a feeling it'd be something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is rubbing alcohol reactive enough, or do you have to concentrate it?
I don't know. Let me see. In another video clip, Brown is seen attempting to shampoo her hair. However, once she removes it, her hair is unchanged. Watch, you wipe it off and nothing happens, she explains. Like, this is the life that I'm living at this point. This is the life, I guess, that I have to live. Once the videos went viral, the internet became obsessed with Brown and her forever ponytail. Many offered advice to Terica, while others came on social media to await her constant updates. Others took the time to poke fun at Brown's unfortunate situation. However, the Gorilla Glue Company actually caught wind of Brown's odd misfortune and reached out. Hi there, we are sorry to learn about your experience, the company tweeted in response to Brown. We do not recommend using our products in hair as they are considered permanent. You can try soaking the affected area in warm soapy water or applying rubbing alcohol to the area. So let's see. Uncertain whether Brown has tried the advice given her by the company, she's given an update to her followers via social media that she has gone to the emergency room to hopefully rectify the situation. Prayers up for Terica as hopefully her roots may be loosened by the adhesive's grip. Now, here's an update. This is according to TMZ. Tessica has hired an attorney and now weighing her legal options against Gorilla Glue. According to sources,
She'll
Gorilla Glue...
lose.
Yeah, I know. According to sources, Gorilla Glue's product label states that the product should not be used on eyes, skin, or clothing, but fails to mention hair, which Tessica believes is misleading. Whoa, I gotta wharf that one. Bullshit.
Well, you want to know something? All basically what hair is a type of skin
Yeah.
coming out of the follicles.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
It's kind of like your fingernails.
kind of like
Exactly.
your fingernails or your toenails. They are hardened skin cells. Your hair is a type of skin, so
Yeah, well, listen to
enough
this.
Okay.
said.
Yeah, well,
Um,
oh, go ahead, John.
quick thing. Did anyone notice how they seem to change your name in the middle of the article from Tessica to Terica?
Hmm.
And
Let's
back to
see.
Tessica.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. There it is. Terica and Tessica. Oh, boy. Make up your
Looks like they
mind,
need a
man.
new editor.
Yeah, maybe they do. But
I
anyway,
think it was just an accident. I don't know.
yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, but anyway, Tessica has launched a GoFundMe account titled Gorilla Glue Girl to cover medical expenses. The goal of her campaign was $1,500 and has received almost $10,000 at the moment. Now, Gorilla Glue released another statement. We are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Ms. Brown experienced using our spray adhesive on her hair. We are glad to see in a recent video that Ms. Brown has received medical treatment from her local medical facility and wish her the best. But and
Oh
they give the
boy.
warning about don't use Gorilla Glue on your.
And if you read this right here, it is used for craft, home, auto, or office projects to mount to surfaces such as paper, cardboard, laminate, and fabric.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nowhere is hair fucking mentioned.
Maybe so, but it's. I think
Um,
it's called common sense.
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's a lot of people in this world that don't have common sense, and honestly, to me, she just proved that she's one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like da 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 dumb.
Best dee involving a bottle of glue.
Yeah.
You guys remember that from Carlos Mencia?
Yep.
Oh, here's something good. Shirley, did you notice the other articles on the right side of the screen?
Um. You mean in the Zoom chat?
No, in the link you shared. There's links to other articles. It's down near the bottom of the article in a little box titled Latest.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh my god.
apparently, they're speculating. You guys remember Family Matters?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're speculating that the guy who played Carl, Reggie Johnson, looks like they're speculating. Stupid ads. Get out of here. Looks like they may be speculating that he may be gay. Let's have a look.
Oh, there it is, Darius McCrae. That's it.
No, they're talking about his TV dad, Reginald Vell Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. He played Carl Winslow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Personal life.
Well, I got an
Nothing about-
idea. I got an idea. Let's see this one for Wednesday
Good idea.
because I got a
After
couple.
the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah, because after the I got a couple stories I posted over the weekend today. So I mean, we can talk about all of them together on Wednesday. Fair enough.
Good idea.
Yeah, but I've saved it. I've saved it as a favorite, so we know exactly where it is. All right, now where the heck am I? All right,
I
I'm
think you're
here.
in Montgomery.
Yeah.
No, you're
Oh.
not
You've done
here.
from nowhere to
You're there.
now
I'm here.
Where am I?
You're there.
No,
I'm here, you're there,
You
I'm
guys
here,
are
you're there.
there.
hold on. I think I know where Shirley is right now. I think she's orbiting Pluto in time with Charon.
Oh yeah, that little tiny moon.
You found Oliver Wendell Jones' dad's new Jaguar. I'll
Oh
explain
boy.
later.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, but it looks like that thing's got some pretty good articles anyway. But we'll pick
It
those
may-
up.
I do not know if it's real or not. We do not know. I'm gonna
Mhm.
actually look at
Kind
it.
of
Yeah.
dubious. I looked Reggie Johnson up on Wiki. It doesn't say anything about his sexuality.
Mm,
Hold on a minute.
okay. Oh, we're coming on slopes too. By the way, excuse
Guy
me.
has aged remarkably well.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this: I do
Let's see.
apologize for yawning and dozing off just a little bit, but that was because today I actually did some work outside. I did some leaf blowing, and I mean, I blew all the leaves and such. It took me 2.5 hours to do it, and then I took a nice relaxing shower. So For that
Good
part,
deal.
so that part, I will fall asleep after I take a shower. So,
Okay, I found a couple of hits suggesting you may be gay. My antivirus is saying stay away from them, so I'm going to follow its advice.
okay, probably a good idea. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and wrap up here for tonight. We'll cover that story, and I had a couple of good ones. And by the way, I'm trying to get an update. There's a local Walmart here in town, not the one over on Ann Street. That's that way. There's like one over way on Atlanta Highway. It caught fire tonight.
Damn, really?
Yes.
Did they say how it started?
I don't know, but I mean, there's like a couple pictures. It's like there's like really dark smoke from the back of the store.
Can you show
Oh,
on the
I
broadcast?
don't know.
Yeah, I can do
Yep.
that.
I don't know if I told any of you guys about this, but I've got a friend that lives in Mesa, Arizona, and he
I'm
has a
gonna jump
Walmart
out.
Okay.
on Dobson and the Riverwalk that he goes to. It says go to Walmart. Some fucking asshole went into the garden section. This was about a week and a half.
Oh, you told us
The
about this. Set a
depart-
fire in the garden section and just
Bingo.
Send
Yeah,
the place to the
I did
ground,
tell
didn't
the
he?
story.
Okay. All right. Well, there's the link to the story, and I'll put it in here too in the story repository as well. All right. But yeah, all we know is details are limited right now. They'll probably be updated at 10 o'clock on the news. Montgomery firefighters are working to extinguish a blaze at a local Walmart. The blaze is burning inside the Walmart Supercenter on Atlanta Highway. Photos from inside the building show heavy smoke as well as flames. This is a developing story. Continue checking back for details. Like, that kind of shocks me.
yeah, I'll say.
Because, like I said, I've got that Walmart very close to my house. But, if I can't find something there, that's the next place I go. That's the next
Oh,
Walmart I go
wow.
to. So,
There's a picture off to the right.
mhm.
Showed smoke going over the top of a car.
Hmm. Then you must have a different link than I do because I don't see anything.
No, it was just a miniaturized. I'm looking at the video.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, where'd Frodo go?
He left.
All
He
right.
took off already.
Yeah, that's fine.
Holy shit!
What?
Just let me get a close to this.
Yeah, the flames look like they're the flames look like they're at the back of the store.
Yes, I'm looking at this video right now.
Yeah, because I think those are tires right there. Yeah, this is towards the back of the store because those are tires on the left-hand side, and those are like
No,
sports
when I'm
balls.
looking at it, this does not look like any tires I've seen. I'm looking at white ball-looking things on the picture.
Oh, you look at the below picture. Those are sports. I think those are sports balls
Yeah.
because I know that's like the home fitness area.
I
Because
see smoke around the electronics section, and actually, that's home fitness.
yeah,
I see what looks like automotive and some bags what look like mulch.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is around sporting goods, I think.
Yeah, on sporting goods like home fitness and such.
Yeah.
I think that fire, if I remember right, it's supposed to be where the pickup used to be. They moved them all to the front, or now they do curbside pickup now. So
That is either bags of mulch or bags of dog food.
it's probably mulch because
Actually, dog food may be more likely. Mulch is probably going to be in the garden section.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that cheery note, okay, maybe not so cheery. We are going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night, but
Good idea.
this is our schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. Wednesday is Warzone Wednesday. Thursday, in lieu of Secrets of the Unknown, we are having a special attention to one topic all about Ghostbusters. Because this time we had some fun with that one. It's time to have some fun with attention to one for a change.
I wouldn't go to this attorney, Shirley.
Who?
Trump's impeachment legal team includes Montgomery attorney.
Yes, I know. And his office is a 10-minute drive from my house.
Oh shit.
I know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
In the words of Stuart Gilligan Griffin, It's a tiny, tiny world. It's a tiny, tiny
Or
world.
in view and or to quote this ride that was at Disneyland forever, it's a small world after all.
Now,
It's a
here's the funny
small
thing.
world.
The guy's name is David Schoen, but it's not spelled like Tim. David
How's
is
it spelled?
Schoen. Of
I
course,
had a feeling it was something like that.
yeah.
Are you sure it's shown and not Shen?
I don't know. I usually look at it as Schoen, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
It sounds German. I know they really like to put the letter O in front of E and have it be silent.
Yeah. But who knows? But
Kind of
but
like
seriously, somebody posted like the actual letter on on a Facebook group. I look at that address like, holy smokes, that's a 10-minute drive, and it's the same complex as the Miracle Ear Center. So
Hey, Shirley,
yeah,
quick levity for you. Guess what movie this is from?
okay.
How come your name's not Froderick?
That sounds like Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Not quite.
Life of
Did I
Brian.
spoil it for you?
Go ahead.
Life of Brian.
This will spoil it for you. That's Frankenstein. Oh,
Young Frankenstein.
how come your name's
Frankenstein.
not Froderick then?
Yeah, just call me
God rescue
Frankenstein.
Mel Brooks and
Yeah.
wait, is Mel Brooks still alive?
I think he still is. Hold on. Let me double check real quick.
I know Gene Wilder passed away.
Yeah.
Marty Feldman's dead. Peter Boyle,
Yeah.
Cloris
He's
Leachman,
He is still
Gary Garth
alive.
probably.
Yep, he is still alive.
Who's that? Is still
Mel
alive?
Brooks. Mel Brooks.
Guy who directed Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, he is still alive. In fact, he will be. Looks like it's 90 something. 94. He's 94
Nice.
right now.
Amazing how he outlived Dr. Frankenstein, Igor,
Yep.
the monster, and Frau Blucher.
Yeah, Cloris Leachman. That's right.
Don't know that he outlived Inspector Kemp. I hope he didn't. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Betty White outliving all the Golden Girls.
Oh hey, here's some good trivia for you.
Okay.
Inspector Kemp went on to play the voice of King Triton. He was played by an actor named Kenneth Mars, and Ken Mars later went on to be a voice actor who played the voice of Ariel the Mermaid's dad.
Oh, the Little Mermaid. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. See, it's like, but to be honest, when I heard Kenneth Moore's like, wait a minute, that voice, that name actually rings a bell somewhere. So, all right. So anyway, you know the schedule for the rest of the week, and oh yeah, one more thing. Friday, our Friday game du jour is going to be Cards Against Humanity. If that doesn't work, we go to Among Us as the backup. So.
Very nice.
Because remember what happened last time we were trying to play Cards Against Humanity. It kept freezing up and crashing. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So with that in mind, I'm gonna play the quick 10-second ending. So bear with me, growl.
Okay.
Yeah, Alright, so with that in mind, I'm gonna say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe.
Stay
Everybody up
warm.
north, stay warm. If you're getting wet, stay dry, or wet or snow, because after all, there were a series of accidents in Oklahoma City today because of the ice. So, so everybody just, stay safe. Period. All right? Do the best you can. So, that's all for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. Night, y'all.
Words of Yakko Warner. Good night, everybody.